Good morning and welcome to the Uruk Pit Fighting Championships. I am chilling in Rhode Island with my gracious host here, Ham Studios.
Hello. Today we're doing a pit fight with all the orcs the cool orcs that I found in my last playthrough that you may or may not have watched. But anyways, they'll be duking it out in Mina Smorgle, and yeah, I guess you can watch.
And what a fight it will be. And we have got some tremendous talent for you. Many brave Uruk captains are going to put their lives on the line for glory and honor.
And for fun, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, definitely for fun.
Yeah. Alright. And yeah, I guess we hope you have fun watching them bash each other's brains out. Alright.
Yes, that's right. Grab a cup of grog, or, maybe something of the equivalent, and kick back and watch the slaughter.
Alright, let's get started.
Alright, and in our first matchup, we have a big bout. Kuka of the Hand versus Prak Ranger Killer. We're gonna go over their stats a little bit. Which one are we?
Well, actually, we should probably. If you can do Cougar and I'll do Proc. So then I just.
Okay, and I'm just explaining what their immunities are and maybe what their advantages.
I'd just say go over dazes and weaknesses, and then go over epic traits and enrages and immunities. I think, because the class traits are kinda just standard, so that doesn't matter too much.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I'm ready, so.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright. So first up, we have a matchup between Cougar of the Hand against Prak Ranger Killer. Now let's have a quick look.
Alright, so here we have Kuga. He has a fear of Morgai flies and a fear of Caragors, something that will not likely be utilized in this match. Now, here's a big one for him. He's got great strength and thick-skinned. That's going to be big for him. And especially since his opponent has kind of a shield advantage going on. Next. This is going to pay off for him. Probably not enraged by spiders. Maybe enraged by mortal wounds if he gets down far enough. But definitely enraged by curse. Now this is probably going to work out big for him. Especially because he's going up against a destroyer. And the destroyer is going to be using those bombs. Curse bombs, I might add. And he's fireproof. No one has fire, so I'm assuming that's not going to play too much in there. One of the good ones if you're looking for a pit fighting champion, though.
Alright, moving over to a Proc Range Killer. As you can see, is a beast fodder and heavily damaged by beast attacks. So, won't matter too much in this fight because there's not going to be any beasts. You're soft-headed and exhaustion. The soft-headed won't matter, but the exhaustion could be a problem for him. Looking over to his epic traits, we have Curse Master. So his curse damage will be greatly enhanced, and Mighty Defenders should be also really good because he's a defender. Moving to his enrages, Bestial Frenzy and Enraged by Cowards. These will be unlikely to occur, mainly because there's no beast, and the
we hope there's no cowards.
Yeah, and the dazes on Cougar, I don't think they matter in this fight. And to his immunities, he's immune to Curse, which is great against Cougar, and Vigilant against Stealth, which doesn't matter. Alright, so let's get into it.
Let's see. Now, how does that make you feel?
You must be eager to die.
A little trash talking going on, and, well, some babble.
So far,
It's a big... Oh, go ahead.
so far the curse, the immune to curse is really coming into play for Proc, as his damage is barely taking any damage.
Kuga has been enraged by Proc's curse, but he just can't seem to get through that shield.
This isn't looking good for Kuga.
He is being hammered on all sides.
Kuga's enrage is starting to pour through a little bit, but it's not enough to get through that shield enough.
Absolutely. He is just surrounded by defenders. Oh! Big move. He's gaining his health back.
Oh, this is big for Kuga.
Oh, what's he doing? Couple big moves. Oh, he's angry, folks. And he is putting on a show for the crowd.
Oh, this might be it.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh.
Oh my. And that's it for Prac.
What a rough way to go.
Indeed.
Alright, well let's move on to the next fight. Alright, so in this matchup we have Uruk the Raven going up against Uruk Giggles. So, let's have a look at their stats.
Yes, one funny man versus one depressed man. Uruk the Raven is terrified of Morgai flies, but that's not going to play into this bout. Let's see what else he's got. Oh, thick skin, so he's going to have more HP. That should give him an advantage. And epic smoke bombs, which will stun his opponent. And he is cursed, so that could play into damage over time for him. Not to mention, he has decoys, so he's going to have some elite level help in that arena. That could play out well for him. He's also enraged by curse. Let's see if that works out for him at all. Maybe his decoys will set that off. And he's poison proof, but I don't think his opponent plays with poison, so that's it.
Alright, having a look at Uruk. That poison, yeah, Uruk is fiery, so right here he's vulnerable to stealth and beast fodder. So in this fight they won't play into much. And dazed by stealth and weak master. Weak master here is probably the worst thing for Uruk and gives his opponent a decent strategy to victory. Looking at his epic traits, his epic throwing knives, which are pretty good, and his gang of elite warriors, which will help him against his opponent. Looking at his enrages, he's enraged by Caragors and Cowards, which probably won't matter in this fight. And his immunities are fireproof and frostproof. Fireproof will matter, but in the future if he manages to survive. Frostproof won't be useful. Alright, let's get into it.
Let's see who wins.
You won't be getting past me. You're going to be my next victim.
Tough talk for two orcs. Oh my.
That burst fire of bolts really cleared out some health and the decoys.
Yeah, no kidding. Seems like they just threw a bunch of daggers. I guess the elite ones do have that ability. Oh, but the decoys are making quick work out of those elite level warriors.
The Krook's gang seems to have been removed entirely by Narug's decoys, so a 5v1
And now they're
ain't
just
so looking good.
toying with them.
Hey! Hope you're ready to die!
Oh my god. This does not look good for Krook.
Taking fire from his archers! Scream for me!
Ooh, big move.
Ooh, and the body slam. Bringing Krook down.
Oh my.
Hey! His archers are
Oh,
Oh, a big upset.
those throwing knives really do something.
That was excellent to see. He caught him with a nice flush of daggers. And that's all she wrote.
Alright, let's move on to the next fight.
Alright, for our next match, we have Posh Deathblade versus Koth Blacktooth.
Having a look at their stats, here we have Posh Deathblade. So far, no dazes, so looking pretty good for him. His epic trait is Slayer counter, which doesn't really matter in the pit fights, but the Fire Water probably help against protecting him and his allies. Looking at his enrages, he's enraged by Caragors and Stealth. Stealth won't matter, but Caragors might do something. And his immunities are poison proof, immune to curse, and against stealth, which won't matter.
Alright. Next we have Koth Blacktooth. He's vulnerable to stealth, but I don't foresee that being too much of a problem for him. He's afraid of curses, but, well, that's not going to be a problem. See what else he's got. Poison Master, and that's going to be a big advantage for him, since, his opponent does not have poison proof. Also, he has actually, wait, his opponent does have poison proof, never mind. Also, he has thick skin, so that will actually give him an advantage. More hit points. And as a berserker, he'll be able to gain back health every time he hits his opponent. He's got a couple of decent enrages here. Some of these might actually proc. Maybe if he gets low enough enraged by mortal wounds. Brutal Frenzy isn't gonna do anything. Neither will enrage by burning. Yeah, honestly, maybe if Vengeful triggers, but then again, probably not. Actually, none of these might actually trigger except for enraged by mortal wounds. These seem more like siege. Siege enrages. Arrow Proof's not gonna help him much, but Beast Proof will, as his opponent does have a Caragor.
Alright, and let's get into it.
Alright, let's have the start with the trash talking.
I do like it when they act big.
Another maggot. Perfect.
Wow, those voices I did not expect out of either of them.
Koth's
Whoa.
Caragors seems to be going down quick. Well, I meant Posh's
Yeah.
Caragor.
He does not seem to be immune to poison at all. That's not gonna bode well for him.
The Caragor is down.
Oh, but now, look at this. Koth seems to be poisoned.
Doesn't seem to be taking any damage though.
Not at all. He seems to be gaining health back just as fast as he loses it. This is not going good for Posh.
Posh is very low.
Oh,
Oh, and that
Oh,
punch
yeah, hate to
takes him
see it.
out.
down goes Posh.
And Koth seems to be having a quiet laugh at his opponent's death.
Or he's throwing up.
One of those two. Alright,
Fantastic.
what a good fight. Yeah. Alright, and in this fight, we have Horse a long shot against Nakra the Deranged. Let's have a look at their stats.
Alright, so we got Hor's a long shot. He is terrified of ghouls. But I don't foresee his opponent summoning any, so that'll probably not help. Let's see, he's flammable. And, actually, does his opponent have a fire weapon at all? No. Ooh, next he has Epic Quick Shot. Now that could be a good one for him. And with Mighty Archers, there could just be a firing squad on our hands. Of course, he has a gang of archers to back that up. And he's enraged by Morgai flies, which will not help him at all. And he's frostproof, which also won't help him because he's not fighting Talion.
Having a look at Nakra, he is terrified of Caragors, which doesn't seem to bode well against Horse's mount. He's sickly, which won't matter in this fight. He has a fear of poison and is demoralized, which also won't proc in this fight. His epic traits are Curse Warden and Epic Trapper, so this isn't looking good for him. Curse Warden might help,
Not
but
at all.
only in the future. His hates his Last Stand, enraged by ghouls and enraged by cowards, which probably also won't help. And his immunities are arrowproof and immune to curse, which also won't help. And yeah, he does not have a fire weapon.
Not that that's gonna matter, because it's probably gonna be over before it even begins for Nakra.
Alright, let's see how it plays out.
Nakra's laughing at his opponent.
Try and give me a real challenge.
And Horse is answering with a taunt.
Roars of arrows! Gonna bury you!
Nakra seems to be putting on a brave face so far. Let's see what he does.
He seems to be trying to take out Horse's gang, which might be beneficial, because that Caragor is dead, so it won't make him terrified.
Oh wow. He seems to have conquered his fears. Oh,
His epic
His
traps
hit
aren't doing
with a,
anything.
I'm sorry, that's not true. Wait, is it?
Well, so far, Nakra actually does seem to be winning this, somehow.
Yes, he does. He is putting on quite the show. For an Uruk with, a few, he's got some problems.
Yeah. But I guess this kind of shows the benefits of getting over your fears. Because Nakra seem to be winning this. He's got Horza trapped down, getting a free shot in.
Oh. It's over.
And
the battle of the marksmen, or well, crossbow wielding Uruks is over.
I'm surprised that the tracker beat the marksman.
Yeah, that was kind of odd. Did
That
not
was
see
a-
that coming.
That was a pretty interesting fight. Well, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I hope you'll stick around for the next one. And yeah, see you guys next time.